We're starting to get a bad name on the Nextdoor app. People are actually calling us out. And take this plastic off of here. These are lights that you can come over here, and this is the new look.
I was trying to.
You see that goes right in the factory plug. Welcome back and Merry Christmas, everyone. This is Terry and Seth. We are working on the SVO today, and yes, it is Christmas morning. And I let Seth open his Christmas presents on Christmas Eve last night. And, you know, just like every 16-year-old should be, he asked for car parts. And so today we're installing some of the car parts. And one thing I think it's important to talk about on a car is lighting. And so what Seth wanted was LED headlights on his car. Now, I know the SVO purists are probably going to go crazy when they see this video, but I think I have to agree with my son on this one with the LED headlights and how much brighter they are. We've already done one of them, but we're going to show you how easy it is to upgrade these Foxbody Mustangs to LED headlights and how much better they can look. And I think the look is good also for the SVO with the 84, the sunken headlights. I'm not so sure on a 4i car. But at least on the SVO, I think the look is okay. But so what we bought was, for Seth, was this set of headlights. And you can see we've already put the one. And take this plastic off of here. These are lights that you can get on Amazon. Relatively cheap, under $100. I think they're maybe like 80 or 90 bucks. It has a high beam, low beam. It's blacked on the back, and this car is black. And so we've also, if you're looking here, you'd see we've vinyl wrapped the corner lenses with a see-through vinyl wrap. So they're not solid. We'll show you in just a minute. So having black lights with black corner lights will black out the entire front of the car, which is the look that we're going for here. And so just put these side by side. This is a traditional light. This is the new modern LED light. Now, one thing when you buy this kit online, they're going to recommend that you need this harness setup. And what comes in this, it's really a set of relays. And don't buy this. You do not need this part. I'm going to be shipping this back. Basically, all it has in are these plugs and some relays. So if you need to rewire all the relays in your car, and you know, this is the kit for you. But the relays are already built in. We have the factory wiring harness in the car. And so we're not going to need this side. So hold on just a second. Just so you can see the back side of this real quick. It comes with a 3-prong, and literally this plugs right into the factory harness. I had to do no modifications, no wiring, nothing. The only thing we had to do was pull the lighting bucket out and then put this light back in, and it fit perfectly right out of the box. Bolt it in, readjust the light, and plug it into the harness, and it worked. So Seth, why don't you go over there and turn the lights on? But first I want to show them what it looks like before you turn it on. So just hold on a second. So this is the factory original light. See some black overspray, gotta love it. And I'm gonna come over here, and this is the new look. I know some people are gonna think that that new look is a little bit ricey, but I've seen some of these cars, and I think it looks appropriate, and it looks really, really good. All right, Seth, go ahead and turn the lights on. All right, now you can see how white that light is and clean it is. You can also see how our corner markers shine through the vinyl wrap, which is really cool for nighttime. Throw the high beam on. All right, and so high beam, obviously you can't tell on camera, but the high beams work right out just by plugging this in. And so now, notice this light. How nice and yellow that is. The factory bulbs. Now I'm sure I could get a different type of bulb for this that would shine brighter, but check that out. And we're gonna look on the wall there. You can tell the difference. Never mind my tools and junk and everything. I got a very nice bright white light versus a dim yellow light. And so my son's driving this car, he's 16, and I want him to be safe. So we're gonna put this in here. So without further ado, we're gonna jump in and show you how to replace this one, how we did it. And pretty straightforward. We're gonna take the screw out of the top here, and there's a screw for adjusting the light side to side. We're gonna take these two out. There's a spring that holds this on. We're gonna unclip that, and this whole assembly will come out, and then we'll take this metal frame off, put the new light in, bolt it back in, put these two screws back in, put the spring clip back on, and we're done. So literally a 10-15 minute project, and you have upgraded headlights. So Seth has a better idea. On the first one that we did, we couldn't get the metal frame to come off easily, which is the reason why we had to pull the entire lighting bucket out. These bottom screws have a tendency to want to bend. This metal frame metal is like super thin, but it looks like he's able to get these screws out without any trouble. So we're gonna see if we can just take the metal frame off. If so, you save yourself a ton of trouble. It's even easier than what I said before. And while he's doing that, you'll notice here I got some paint chips on the front bumper. Over here's got some damage. We're in front of Seth. Somebody backed into this car and really messed up our front bumper. And so we're in talks with a guy to possibly repaint the entire car. He's gonna come down through here and basically block sand the whole thing, get it smooth the way it's supposed to be, and we're gonna put some base coat clear coat on it. I know that this is a single stage paint from the factory, but we really want this thing to pop and shine. So look for that in some upcoming videos through the month of January and February. We're having this car completely repainted and done. So it should be show quality here within the next few months. Those are new to the channel. We run an HY35 turbo, 3-inch downpipe, 3-inch exhaust out the back. We've got the Pimp X ECU. I think there's 74-pound injectors. 3-inch intercooler, Stinger intercooler on the front. Seth really wants the, is it the Beauport head?
Beauport, yeah.
Yeah, the Beauport head and cam setup, but we're gonna hold off on that for a little bit. That's a little crazy. And we're gonna get a custom tune here in the next month or two from Jeff Esteban. So that should really fix things up.
Once we get the TPS.
Yeah, we gotta fix the TPS, we gotta fix the IAS sensor. Those are things that Jeff said need, from what he's seeing, aren't reading correctly, so we're gonna replace all that. We also have another intake for a gutted ported Stinger intake that's rotated 120 degrees, but I don't feel like pulling the head off to drill an additional bolt hole. Look at that, Seth. So Seth did get the frame out. So this is the preferred method. Seth, let me see that frame. I'll show him what happened last time. So notice how these tabs are bent on the frame, bent up. They can actually push backwards the other way, and once they do that, you can't get a screwdriver on them. And so that's why on the other one, we had to pull the entire light bucket out. But you can see here, it came right out in this case. Here, I'll just squeeze it.
I was trying not to.
You can see that goes right in the factory plug. Perfect fit. All right, so push that back in there. Look at that. That's...
And you just put the frame back on.
Now, yeah, put the frame back on. Did you get the screws from the bottom?
Yeah. There's only one screw.
All right, so now this could be where we run into some problems. And we didn't. Look at that. This is too easy. And the bubbles on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the appropriate look, if we've got these upside down or not, but the lettering is right side up. I think I like the bigger lens on the bottom. Those are the high beams anyway.
That's the right way.
You see the radiator and the intercooler peeking through at us. A little shot of the damage. It's guy backing into us. What a shame. But looks like we're gonna get a full paint job, so. All right, you may want to put them bottom ones in first too.
There's only one bottom one.
Oh, there's other screws missing?
Yeah. That's what.
I didn't figure somebody's calling me. Probably say Merry Christmas.
I don't think that's going in.
All right, show it, Seth. All right, there we go. Nice, bright, clean lighting. That looks good.
That looks really good.
Looks good.
Clean that one off.
Nice, bright white lights. Check the high beams real quick. Let's make sure the high beam's working on this one. All right, turn off. Do it again. Okay, so it looks like there's an amber in there. Turn it on. Do your blinkers. Which blinker are you on?
Right. Hey, I don't think the blinkers go off when...
Well, hold on. Put your blinker on.
It's on.
They're not working.
The blinkers don't go on when the car's off, I don't think. So
Okay.
where's the keys at?
You need the ignition on. They're in it. All right, there we go. All right, do the left blinker. All right. All right, we're good. All right, so that's a really easy project anybody can do. Less than $100, you've got updated LED lighting. And this is going to totally change the look. So later on, we'll pull the car out in the sunlight and give you a shot of what the car now looks like. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us again. This is just a quick video, but like and subscribe. I don't have a ton of content. I don't have a ton of followers. So tell some of your other Mustang friends if they want some tips and tricks. We are working on an SVO. I know it's not a V8 car, what everybody loves, but we happen to like the SVO because it's a little different. At heart, I'm a V8 guy, but I'm building this SVO for my son, for him to drive. It's a really fun car. It's a Fox body. It's different. And I don't know, kind of falling in love with it. So, you know, and it allows us to do quick projects like this together. Let's do a quick pass here, Seth. Man, I think that looks really, really cool.
It looks nice.
We gotta get this out in the sunlight so we can get some good shots of it.
Move monitor.
Quick walk around. It's dirty. Not too fast. So check so we're just doing a quick test ride. We fixed the exhaust, and so we're checking for an exhaust rattle. And we got new headlights. You always need a test drive even if you're doing headlights, so slow, not too fast up through here. We're starting to get a bad name on the Nextdoor app. People are actually calling us out. So we're trying to be a little careful in the neighborhood.